Hello and welcome to Always Bored Never Boring. If you have spent much time hanging around my channel, you probably know I am a huge fan of horror. In fact, if there's one thing in the world that can rival my love of board games, it's horror movies. So it's not surprising that when board games and the horror genre meet, I'm going to be interested. Equally, it's not surprising that when Avalon Hill gave me an opportunity to review their new card game Betrayal Deck of Lost Souls, I said, heck yes. And indeed, I will be reviewing Betrayal Deck of Lost Souls, but not today. Today I want to talk a little bit about presentation, about how you can infuse a game with deeper meaning that makes the theme shine and adds an element that will keep people talking even after the gameplay ends. Deck of Lost Souls is a fine game. It's fine, it's good, it's a decent traitor game for 3 to 5 players. I'm going to keep it in my collection because it's good enough. But Deck of Lost Souls is also a masterclass in presentation. It is beautiful. The idea of the game is that the Scooby Gang from Betrayal at House on the Hill have unearthed a cursed deck of cards in the attic, and now they have been ensnared by it. They must work together to resolve omens, prevent a curse from escaping the deck, and free their own souls. But as if that wasn't a big enough challenge, one of their number may well have succumbed to the lure of the deck, and they are actively working against the rest of the team. The fun thing is that this game is played at a meta level. The deck of cards you use to play the game is supposed to represent the deck of cards that has ensnared the players. And because the cards you are using are supposed to be the actual cursed cards of the Deck of Lost Souls, they are beautifully presented. They are in a lovely gold foil box, and the cards themselves have fabulous artwork depicting brilliantly twisted nightmarish images, with some even having gold leaf inlays. They also hold a secret. While I was playing my first game, I noticed what appeared to be scratches on the surface of the cards, but closer inspection revealed what appeared to be runes printed on every card. I have played enough Sherlock Holmes consulting detective to recognise a mystery when I see one. It was time to do some sleuthing. A quick visit to Board Game Geek revealed that I was not the first person who had noticed these runes. User Stephen W., who kindly gave me permission to use one of his photographs here, had already spotted them, and it turns out they are printed so that they are revealed under blacklight. How very sneaky. And what a nice bit of fun. Runes hidden inside the cards. Just silly, nonsensical symbols. Right? Well, all the cards of the same type have the same symbols hidden within their images, although not always in the same place. But unique cards have different symbols. That seems too specific, like there is more meaning to these symbols than it first appears. But I was beat. I couldn't make head nor tail of them, so I thought that was an end to the matter. I sat down to write my review of the game, and as is often the case, while I was writing the script, I picked up the game box and looked at the designs. It's just a pretty little box. And then I took the lid off. And look at that. Little runes. Symbols that look exactly like the symbols hidden within the faces of the cards. Now I knew this meant something. But what? It's so infuriating. It was on the tip of my brain. These symbols are like a mock Sanskrit, an ancient dangerous language. But what does it mean? At first I thought maybe they needed to be reflected or bisected by a mirror in order to read them. But that wasn't it. The answer was much simpler. And it was staring me in the face. The runes are ciphers, symbols that replace the letters of the alphabet we are all familiar with, and the key is right there on the box lid. These symbols on the long edge of the box read, "Open to release the trials of the deck." The symbols on the short edge of the box read, "Betrayal." With that information, we have all we need to decipher the messages hidden in every card in the game. Not that I'm going to decipher them all. Good grief, I've got a review to write. But I did decipher the card that Stephen photographed and shared over on Board Game Geek. The card is the Living Corpse. The message reads, "From a pile of cinders, something rises and lashes out with smouldering fists." So I guess mystery solved. The runes embedded in the cards are fluff text, little snippets of story relating to the card itself. And that's fun. And I suppose if you are all alone on a dark and stormy night, maybe you might decide to sit down and decode every card. Is this a worthwhile endeavour? Probably not. but I do appreciate that commitment to the presentation of this product. It absolutely wasn't necessary to hide UV text within the card art. It absolutely wasn't necessary to invent a cipher to leave coded messages and to leave the key for the cipher in plain sight on the box. It wasn't necessary, but the fact someone thought to do it? Bravo, Avalon Hill. Bravo. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a review to write. I appear to have been somewhat sidetracked, ensnared if you will, caught and gradually drawn into the dark depths of the mysteries of the Deck of Lost Souls. I hope I can find my way back out. I hope. And if you would like a copy of Deck of Lost Souls to investigate the riddle of the runes for yourself, you can get it right now from your favourite stockist or from Hasbro Direct at the link in the video description below. And that is it from me for now. I hope you will join me for my full review of this game coming to the channel very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please consider pressing the like button. If you really like the video, please consider subscribing if you don't already do so. And hopefully, I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.